Okay, hey everybody. I thought I would try something I don't usually do in an impromptu live stream in the middle of the day, at least here where I live. It is just afternoon and I had 20 free minutes and I was playing some more Bomberman 93 on my TurboGrafx-16 Mini. And I figured, well, I'm already playing and I have a little time, the house to myself for 20 minutes. So let's give this a go. So I'm going to do this. Not sure how many people will pop on because it is a last second thing. I'm not even announcing it. But I thought I would see if I could improve my score. This is, I think I'm in the third level. I was playing, I finished one world or one level. And now I'm in another. So let's go ahead and love using these little warps because you're temporarily invincible when you do, because look at all those critters right there. And I still have to find the power up on this level. So that's really helpful right there, of course. But I still have to uncover more stuff. And I still have a couple guys. Oh, there's the power-ups. Okay, so this is going to be a lot simpler than I thought it would. So let's get this guy. And then we'll get this guy. But I still have to uncover. Oh, it's right there. Okay, great. Okay, that level's done. Sardis is here. Welcome. Yep, very impromptu live stream here. Hopefully you can hear everything okay. I didn't forget to turn on the microphone or something like that. Something that I have done before. Make sure I have it on. Yeah, it says it's on, so you should be hearing me just fine. Ooh! There we go. Let's see if we can get this little blue guy. And then we'll travel. Baltimore's here. Glad to have you. Thank you for listening. So we'll just throw some bombs over here. Got to uncover. Every level has one power up, sometimes like a bonus. And of course, you have to clear the board of all the enemies and find the exit as well. So let's do that. Ooh. That's not a good place. I have to be careful because if you bomb that exit, that's what that blue thing is. If you bomb the exit, then more enemies come out of it like a portal. So I have to be very careful that I don't bomb it. But I gotta get rid of that pesky little guy. Let's throw some bombs over here. Listening on your way to the flea market. Awesome. I wish I could do more like flea market stuff. My flea market is a little bit of a drive. It's a little bit of a drive. So it takes me a while just to get there. And with 4 kids, time... Oh, there's the bonus. Let's see if that took care of... Yeah, it took care of the one. So now I have to get this other little guy. And you can see there's those textured tiles you cannot lay a bomb on. Okay. So that should be it for that level. Yeah, Saturn Bomberman. Really, I mean, those characters, when you play 8-player, Baltimore's saying that he saw the 8-player Bomberman on the Saturn, which I believe it would be... Ooh. Which I believe would be Saturn Bomberman, which I actually owned when it was... Oh, no. Oh, phew. If he would have turned, that would have been it. Get him. Get him. Yes. And I think... Thankfully, that guy's ping-ponging back and forth. But yeah, I think if you had the special multi-tap or whatever, you could hook up 8 players to that game. Come Come on, get the little log guy. Get him. Man, having a hard time getting this one guy. And there, he got free again. Man, that guy is traveling now, too. There, finally got that guy. Let's see, Baltimore Retro Gaming says, I kept all my Saturn shooters, but sold off the stuff I stopped playing. Well, when I had my Saturn, it was at a time where if I wanted to get something else, I had to sell my old stuff. So I went through a phase where I sold my Saturn. That was after it pretty much died. When they stopped, they stopped making games for it. Like I got Shining Force 3. That was the last game I got for it. And then I sold it, and then I got into like retro gaming at that time. Like I remember buying an NES. At one point, I bought a Jag with the CD, Atari Jaguar with the CD attachment, which was like my biggest regret is letting that go, because those are so hard to find these days, and I wish I had one still. Okay, did I uncover the... So I have a minute 33, 34 to find out where the exit is, which... I need to find this exit. So now it's like... Where is it? At least I have some time. Oh, that didn't get that one. I thought I got it. Where is the exit? I may have uncovered it, but I have time. Yeah, I'm going for a new high score. I'll have to check and see what my high score was. So where did it go? Where's the portal? Oh, it's up there. I don't know what my high score was. So Powpuck, Justin's here, Atari.io, Middy's here. Welcome to all y'all. Impromptu live stream. Just wanted to, ooh, well, I uncovered it, which is good, but I have to be careful, like I said, that I don't bomb it. Oh, now I can walk through walls. That will be very helpful. Especially if you do that. Haha. Ooh. There we go. That was nice. That was really nice. Let's see if we can surprise that guy. Okay, got him. So we just had this little twerp down here. And I missed him. So let's see what we can do over here. Looks like I have about 12 minutes left. I can do this. Hopefully they'll get him. It did. So now I have to go down and figure out a way to stop this guy. Good. Now, did I get the power up already? I want to make sure. I think I did. I think I got the power up, but I don't want to miss it. Have I considered Twitch streaming? For like a second, I'm just an old fogey who is, stuck in his ways. I know what I'm doing here. I'd have to try and do something different. Maybe someday. Driving an hour to a computer store to get Panzer Saga. Yeah, oh, hang on, boss time. I had to, it was Babbage's. I had to sign up. Oh, is that, you know, that negated it. He landed on it. Babbage's that I signed up. I grew up in Michigan. It was in Livonia Mall. And I signed up to get, I only had enough for one game, and I was a big fan of Shining, the Shining Force series. And so that's what I signed up to get, Shining Force 3, but kind of wish I would have got Saga, not just for the price, but also because Shining Force 3 was like, ooh, got him! Haha! Shining Force 3. Ooh, this is definitely my new high score. So I'll have to post a stream over at Atari.io. Dave is here. Welcome, Dave. Oh, so it's Devious. So let's see how much I could build my high score. I think Justin broke 100. Okay. I liked Babbage's. Babbage's was great. But yeah, Panzer, or when I bought Shining Force 3, I do kind of wish that I would have gotten Panzer Dragoon. I'm like tripping on my words here trying to play and talk. Panzer Dragoon Saga instead, not just because of the value, but because Shining Force 3 was a to-be-continued game. It was like a 3-part game, I want to say. So you don't even get the satisfaction of really finishing the game. And that kind of stinks. See if we can get this guy. That should do it. Yep. Then we'll work our way down to this one. And hopefully that'll get him. Nope. Gotta be careful now. Got him. Good, good, good. Yeah, I stay out of politics. I am, but obviously not a fan of war. And, oh, I still have the, I forgot, I still have the walk through walls. Cool. And obviously, heart goes out to the people in Ukraine, especially, civilians. And there's people in Russia, from what I understand, who don't understand what's going on, why they're attacking. So that's about as much as I'm going to comment on that. There's definitely bad rulers in this world. And definitely don't want to see another world war. Ooh, Apple bonus points. Where is the exit? Ooh. At least I got a minute. Minute left to find this. Oh, there it is. I'd already uncovered it. Well, thanks, Evil. That's really nice of you to say. Thinks I could make a little money over on the Twitch. People have said that I have a very unique, like a calm style to me that you don't get with a lot of gamers. A lot of people are over the top. But of course, my you know, if I really wanted to make money, I'd probably be on Twitch doing what, Call of Duty or something like that. Not playing Bomberman 93. As great as it is, you know, it's not exactly hip with the kids these days. I wonder how many players on Twitch, streamers on Twitch, can actually get a good amount of success just by streaming the old stuff. I'm sure there's some, but I'm not aware of them. Is there still a guy? Oh, he's up there. Okay. A radio voice. Yeah, speaking of radio, I've been talking to people lately how it's interesting how Unconventional's here. Welcome. How unconventional, not unconventional, how radio stations are now playing on the oldie station songs from the 90s that I grew up with, 80s and 90s. Because I remember, you know, oldies was like, oldies meant like 60s, right? Like Chuck Berry, stuff like that. And now oldies is Radiohead. It's just so weird. Pearl Jam is the oldies. It's just so interesting to, you know, grow up, I guess. And the thing that really... Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, I just saw it was the one guy. Oh, it was just the one guy. Man, I'm going to have to end soon. Because I think the kiddos are supposed to be home. And once the kiddos are home, no more quiet time. Oh, as an adult, I really enjoy my quiet time when you have 4 kids. Not a fan of the stuff Bill Cosby's done and the accusations made against him. So I just want to make that clear before I say this comment. But Cosby did this stand-up routine where he said parents don't want good kids, they want quiet kids, and there is a lot of truth in that. Like, yes, I want my kids to be well behaved, obviously, but there's times where it's just like, just give me a little bit of peace and quiet. That's all I ask. Dad is great, gave us the chocolate cake. It is a bummer when the celebrities you were a fan of have moral failures, which of course Cosby did. And if you, depending your take on the accusations, you know, Michael Jackson did. And the truth is, we have this habit as people, when we like an artist, when we like someone who's good at a skill, we don't want to believe that they can make mistakes and that they can have moral failings. But that's the truth. I mean, when I was a kid, my hero was Hulk Hogan. And then I saw some of his reality show, and this was before other accusations came out against the guy. I saw his reality show, and the person who he really was, I'll just say I lost some respect for him. But that's part of growing up too, right? Is one, your songs that you grew up with are on the oldie station, or they're used to sell pharmaceuticals, or two, they're played in grocery stores. You know, like I was in the grocery store, and songs that would never have been in a grocery store as a kid. They're now in the grocery. They're now considered the calming, relaxing grocery store music, which I just find hilarious. So I'll keep streaming until I hear the kiddos making noise. But once they do, I'm going to have to stop the stream. I may have to take a screenshot of my final score for the high score challenge, because they're doing a high score challenge over at forums at atari.io. That's why I'm doing this. Karma engine. Oh, messed up. Yeah, I can still appreciate music and stuff made by people, and comedy and made by people who have moral failures, for lack of a better word. But it's not always easy. And it depends on the situation too. This just goes to show how well I pick them. When I was following wrestling in the early 2000s, favorite wrestler, Chris Benoit. And for those of you who don't know, Chris Benoit did like a murder-suicide thing with his family. And I remember like watching a documentary of him, and it was tough to watch after, like, this was a documentary made before, while he was still an active wrestler. It was actually called Chris Benoit, I think, like Hard Knocks, or the Hard Knocks story, or something like that. And it was something that WWE did, and I actually watched it on my PSP. It was one of those UMD movies. But it was just so... to think about what he would do in the future makes you wish you had a time machine and you could warn people. And in a case like that, it's very possible that his brain wasn't right because of all the concussions. Oh, this might be a good time to end. So that was 111,000. So I'm going to end right there, and I'm going to save. Let's put it there. So, because if I continue, it should show my score, right? I'm not playing. 111,000. That's my new high score. So, yeah. What was I saying? So it was hard for me to watch that, even though he was my favorite performer in the ring. And I understand that people can be influenced. A lot of celebrities have drugs in the drug history, which can influence and alter the way your behavior and the way you act, even long term. I know someone who I believe did drugs, a lot in the 60s, and their brain is fried. It seems like they're stuck in a loop, and it's a sad thing to see. And Chris Benoit, he had a lot of head trauma, a lot of concussions that can alter away a person. It doesn't excuse their behavior, but it helps you understand their behavior. But anyway, someone brought up the Karma engine, and I guess I'll end on this because the Miko has a Karma engine. And I find that ironic that they call it the Karma engine, because what it does is it tries to balance out the difficulty. So if I'm playing my kids and I'm more skilled and I'm doing well, it's going to give them more power-ups, or it's supposed to. And it's not really an engine, it's just a philosophy, right? That's something they're supposed to program into the games. Basically, it's like the old Atari 2600. Well, if player A is doing well, put their difficulty switch in the A position, right? So I find it ironic that they call it the Karma engine, because in essence, what it does is it punishes the person with the most skill for doing well. To me, karma is, if you're a cheater, then it's going to get you. If it finds out that you're taking advantage of something unfairly. So I don't know. I don't like the Karma engine name, because I think it's misleading. I think karma is what's happening right now, honestly, for some of the shenanigans and shadiness they've done. But let's see. Trademarks are awarded after use in commerce. What is in television currently selling, using Jungle Hunt, Bump and Jump? Is it possible television is defrauding? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, handicapping is a better way to say it. Handicapping would be, or balanced difficulty, or something like that. I guess it doesn't roll off the tongue like karma. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with they pick those up. And it's ironic because I looked at trademarks, and a lot of their games I didn't see listed in trademarks. So it makes me wonder, could another company pick up Shark? Because I didn't see it trademarked on the trademark office. I don't know. Anyway, there'd be baggage if you called the word handicap, but that is what it's doing, right? Like a golf handicap. So yeah, this is Dynablaster. This is my deep dive on Dynablaster 93. Anyways, that's Bomberman 93. I need to head out now before the kiddos come home. So thanks for watching, little impromptu live stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.